Hey groupies, welcome back to Form Therapy. I'm the channel producer, and today we're checking out Likey by TWICE. Is there more to say? This is the nation's girl group, after all. There are high expectations, so let's just dive right into this and let's see what it's like. I'm trying to learn the TWICE member names. This is Jihyo, right? Because I really only know Jonghyun and Tahyun. I think her name is Taeyeon. Interesting, so they're going for like a self-cam concept. Huh. Okay, no they're not. I was wrong. Alright. Huh. So they're starting off with the chorus. If this is the chorus, I actually really like it. Well, we'll see. I'm trying to learn her name, because I like her a lot. It's either Mina or Sana, right? Oh my god, Jonghyun looks so good. Wow, that color looks great on her. And did you see the way like the light was hitting her? Like, they shot that like during like golden hours. Like, it was very, very beautiful. Actually, even here too, I feel like in general those scenes might have been shot during the golden hour. It's very picturesque. Also, I gotta say, TWICE does a lot of traditional girl group talk singing, but there's a lot of vocal work here. That's a weird move. The whole... But I'm digging this chorus. Okay, I like this chorus. Which one's her? Is she Momo? I like her too. You know what? I think I just like all of TWICE. I'm like getting into that. I don't know. I only started off with liking Jonghyun, and I think I'm getting into that phase where I'm like starting to appreciate every single member. You know how that gets? Also, what are they singing about? Oh, I get it. Okay. The like represents like likes on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatever. Oh, this is very beautiful. I like the contrast of the indoor scenery in the gymnasium and then outside where the field is. That's a great transition. Oh, get it. Oh, what? With the dab. Oh, what? That was not long enough, but that was much longer than it usually is. Also, this breakdown is amazing. Also, who is she? Sorry, my video quality is like shit, so I couldn't see who it was. Oh, that building. Is this New York? Chicago? One or the other, right? Also, I noticed they do this move where they go like this. It's smart because that's where the like button is on Instagram. It's on the bottom left corner, so they go like this. That's smart. Okay, so I gotta admit, going into this, I was very afraid that I would not like this. Because some people may know I was not a fan of Signal. A lot of people weren't a fan of Signal. But Signal was one of those songs where after listening to it for maybe the 12th time, all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, now I get it, you know? But it didn't work with me. It didn't vibe with me instantly. And overall, even though now I can listen to it, I still, like, it's still not on my phone, you know what I mean? Like, Signal's just not that type of song. Frankly, I'm one of those people where I was in love with TT, and that was, like, the last song that I was really in love with. Mind you, I've only checked out the title tracks and not any of their B-sides. If TT is number one, Likey is number two. Like, I mean, it beats out Uwahage for me. What I really love about this song, first of all, is it breaks this trend that I see a lot in girl groups where a lot of girl groups have a lot of talk singing. It's understandable, but it's slightly annoying because I want to hear your vocal prowess. You know, it's a song, right? And there was a lot of singing in the song. TWICE does a lot of talk singing. They do a lot of talk singing. But here, there was, I don't know, like their vocals really, really shined. Honestly, in this video, I felt like every single member stood out. Like, that's the weird thing about this music video. Like, I really didn't get a sense of camera bias. Like, I didn't get the sense of like, oh, Jonghyun's lacking screen time, or oh, this person's lacking screen time. I think obviously the rappers lacked screen time throughout the music video, but they also got a very huge chunk at the end. I was actually impressed. What is JYP all of a sudden doing with their rap line? Like, we had Stray Kids with Elevator, and now TWICE busting out some sick bars. Like, obviously it's not like world star worthy, but like, it was good. Especially for TWICE, especially for a girl group. The chorus is very catchy and not in a very annoying way. Because I think the chorus, it starts off with some really good singing. It starts off with really good vocal work from Mina? Sana? Again, I'm trying to learn their names right now. And then it gets into the catchiness with the Likey part with Momo. I think that's what sets it up very well. Instead of just jumping into like this catchy, infectious earworm, there's a lot of artistry behind like setting and building up to this catchy chorus instead of just being an infectious earworm like Signal. And in fact, I think it harkens back more to TT, where TT, when the chorus starts, it starts with some good vocal work first before it goes, I'm like TT, just like TT, you know? So I think the structure and skeleton of this song really makes this something special, and I really like it. And the breakdown was amazing. First of all, the breakdown was amazing because I think the breakdown, we can't just say it was that dance portion, because I think the breakdown definitely constitutes the rap line as well. But the rap line, along with like that small dance portion, I really liked just listening to the instrumental for a little bit. I could really appreciate like the very vibrant pop tones, which I really enjoyed. Also visually, whoever that was dancing, like my internet is shit in my studio, so that was like 480p quality, so I actually don't know who was dancing, but it was visually pleasing to look at as well. And so I'm definitely going to rewatch this in like 1080p. But you don't really get breakdowns like this in K-pop. Like, breakdowns in K-pop where it's just no singing and it's just someone dancing, basically a dance break, that's so rare. It was such a big thing back in like 2009, 2010, 2011 days, but now it's sort of subsided. But I really like what they did here. And I like that this is still keeping in line with TWICE's traditional pop sound. I'm glad that this isn't too far off the mark for them. And honestly, this is just way better than what I was expecting. And Jonghyun looked so good. Like, she looked fine. Like, oh my god, that hair. And I gotta appreciate the cinematography here. I don't know where they shot this, but I have to really appreciate whenever they do outdoor location shoots. Because if you look at some of the, and I'll pull out some video here. If you look at some of the sets and the backdrops they shot at, a lot of this is very gorgeous. I don't know where they shot this. This is clearly either America or Europe, and it's got this very beautiful aesthetic to it. A lot of these shots were clearly during the golden hour, because when you see some of the shots, especially with Jonghyun and some of the others, the way that the sun is hitting them and the way they're like basking in that glow, it's absolutely gorgeous. And honestly, I wouldn't have held it against JYP if they shot this indoors, because shooting outdoors is fucking annoying and it's fucking expensive. But I like that the effort was put in here, and I like this whole concept of, this was a social media concept, but I feel like done in a more cute and less insulting way. I feel like when music videos tend to do this whole social media concept, it's really, I don't know, it's really insulting, so to say. Like, it makes you as a person who uses like the specific platform that they're showcasing in the music video feel guilty for using it. Maybe that's just me, but here it was fun and cute. Like, I like the consistency that Jihyo was the only one vlogging. She was the one holding the camcorder, and throughout she was the only one holding the camcorder and recording, and she was the only one self-camming. Appreciate the nod to like Instagram likes and stuff like that, especially in the lyrics and the choreo. But I like that overall this was a social media themed music video, and it was done in a rather loving and not cheeky manner. So I think that is something I definitely appreciate from JYP as well. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. What did you think of Likey by TWICE? Did you love it? Did it not live up to your expectations? Let me know in the comments below. Also, what's your favorite TWICE song? Did Likey beat out the rest, or is one of the old ones still your favorite? Let me know about that in the comments below as well. Also, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you go ahead and click like down below? Helps us out a lot. And if you're new here, why don't you go ahead and consider subscribing? If you subscribe, you can see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more videos like this now, go ahead and click any of the annotations over here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.